collaboration video. My daily spread is a collaboration organized by Rachel from Rach and Bella Crafts, bring together creators from around the world with daily inspiration to create journaling prompts throughout the month. Each day features a different prompt. Today's prompt is a challenge I've overcome. I am here with I'm Snips Happen with Tara, and today's other creator is Dash of Dave. We are going to bring you a challenge we have overcome for my daily spread 30-day challenge. YouTube, it should say YouTube and Facebook collaboration, but most of us are on YouTube, and it is hashtag my daily spread 2026. This is the little tiny square that you see floating around all over the place on the Instagram, the YouTubes, maybe the TikTokers, and wherever else. I hope you join us in doing this wonderful collab. There is freebie printable prompt sheets, there is a full creator schedule, there is daily videos, there's collaboration information, there is freebies over on the Ko-Fi page, and there is digital kits and supplies. If you don't want to use the digital kit, you know what? You can use your own supplies. You do not have to use the digital. You can use your imagination. There is a dedicated Facebook group where you can share your creations and chat with the other creators and the other people that are in the group. And you also, if you share your creations, there is a giveaway on the Facebook group. And if you comment on the videos that are in the collaboration, you can be entered into a draw to win some freebies in that too. So it's a win-win. Everybody gets to win. Not everybody, but you get a chance to win. Sounds like fun to me. And if you'd like to watch the official collaboration videos, like the videos, leave a comment. And if you like the content that the creator is creating, you can hit that little button and you'll never miss a video of the creator, and the creator loves it when you hit that little notification. Just saying. So today is day 11. This is my daily spread challenge creative prompts. Day 11 is a challenge I have overcome, and it can be with a hidden journaling under the flap. What are we going to create today, Snips? I don't know, Tara. What are we going to do? Well, let's get into it and see. We are going to put these off to the side. If you hear a momoer, my husband's out back momoing. I'm sorry about that. It needs to be done. It is that time of year where momoing has to be done. It just has to be done. And you got to do it in between the raindrops because the raindrops fall, and that's just how it flows around here. But until we get to this, I'm going to do a quick flip through of the past 10 days, just so you can see. This is day 1. I did this with Rachel, but Rachel did it an opposite way, and I did it this way, and mine flips like a little book, so I can write in it like so. Woo, that is nifty, huh? Yeah, Rachel did that. I thought that was pretty cool, so I did one of those. I still have to do some of the stuff the other creators done. I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I'm full of the truth over here, and I am full of energy over here. Yes, as you can see, I'm full of the old energy. So this is day 1, and then we're gonna flip over here, and I put my daily spread here, and this is just a little tiny flipper dooey here I did, where I could put my little collab thing here. Yeah, I just thought you guys might like to see a little flippy doo here of what I've done, so that you can see that I have been doing them. I really have been. And then I just put my daily spread, the little thing that I showed you, the calendar thing, and I was supposed to track, but yeah, I had epic fail right there. And this would be day 2, and I did this with this little tiny flip out over here with my morning routine with some quotes. Let's see, my favorite coffee, and then my favorite quote, 1 + 1 = 3. Sounds right to me, because I don't like to measure. Yippers. And then we're going to take that and we're going to go like this. And this would be day 3. And what was our day 3? Our day 3 would be things that bring me joy. Things that bring me joy would be my puppy dog and Til Valhalla Project. We will get a little deeper into that because that's what today's is about. And I just put that on a tag and stuck it in one of the projects, or one of the pockets from the projects. And then day 4 is a favorite memory. A favorite memory of mine is when we adopted our little pupper dog. Well, he ain't very little, but we adopted our pupper dog, Bubba. That is one of my favorite memories. So I did a page for him with this little flippy thing that goes like this. Yep, that's Bubba Doos. And then the gratitude, I did the gratitude jar freebie like Rachel did. And then this little cover here I just did with paper clips, so it's stuck into the bag. And then I thought this was the coolest thing ever when Rachel showed this. So yeah, I took Rachel's idea for this too, where you can journal on that. So I did one of those also for the gratitude notebook thing. So yeah, I have that. She gives them to us full size for the freebie. I just snipped them down, or I cut them, brought them down to my size so they fit into the journal. And then this was for the page tab. It says next week's intentions. So for next week's intentions, I have to finish a book by James Patterson. I'm still trying to finish that. Yep, sure am. And then I just put this in there, into the pocket. And then when I pull this out, it says, Tara, be yourself. Yeah, I'm being myself. I sure am being myself in this video. And then I left a little note to myself. It says, be better than the person you was last week. So that's what I'm trying to do. Be better than the person I was last week. And then for day 8, it was, day 8 says, no. We got to do a split page. Where's my, first we better go back. Oh, this is day 7, what you're currently reading, and it had to be a gatefold. So this is my day 7 with the gatefold. What I'm currently reading is Rocket's Red Glare and FBI. So I did my gatefold. There is a video on how I made that. I will leave that link down below. And then we can go back to this one with day 8. And I put some tags here. It says 22 a day. Your stories matters. The world is a better place with you in it. And then I have an extra tag. So if I find a quote that I want to put on there, I can. Or if you guys want to leave me a quote, I can do that and put that in there. And it says things that matter most here. And then it flips. And then this flips up like this. And then I have a letter in here to myself to read on the bad days. Yep. I did that. And then that just flips like that because I covered the envelope, because that is made with an envelope. Put past our gatefold. And then this was yesterday's. My favorite place, my safe place, is my office. And then I made this morning. I thought I made another one in here. Yeah, I made this morning. And then I also made this morning. This was for today. Things that inspire me, which I create to give my demons rest. Turtles inspire me. And everything in this photo right here inspired me. Yep. So now we are off to do today's. And today's is an obstacle that I overcome. As you know, that I normally don't show my face, I only show my hands, and that I don't do full body or anything like that. There is a video, it's a short, I will insert the clip. Some of the hardest battles are the ones fought entirely in silence. You truly never know what the person next to you is carrying. That's why I wear this shirt from the Til Valhalla Project. It's a constant reminder that leads with kindness, because kindness is the smallest gesture that can change everything. But it's more than just a message. Every single order funds life-saving mental health therapy for our veterans and honors our fallen heroes. Okay, Okay, now we will go on to make this. So it needs to be, let's put the weight here, it needs to be a flip and a journaling spot. So what I thought I was going to do, I've already pre-made this. So I picked one of the photos, still photos from the clip, and I was going to put it here, and it would be under here like this. This would flip up like this, and then I would have that there, like that. And then when I flip this over, I would have this, and then I could put a tag where I journaled about it in there. I thought that would be a cool idea. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna slide this up out of the way. I do have some tags here. These are freebies from the first week on the coffee page, so we can use those if we need them. And then I have some of the foundation kit, which is my favorite of this whole collection, that we are going to use. And we are going to quickly decorate up these envelopes here. And then I think I'm going to use that to write on to stick down into the envelope there. So let's get to cooking here. Let's get to cooking here. So first off, we need to get this to where it needs it to the right size here. To the right size. Boop, boop, boop. So let me tell you a little bit about this video while I'm trying to get this to the right size here to fit on here. And it's not really going to fit on here, I don't think, the way I want it to. No, it's not. So what I could do is trim off that bottom there if I want. But I think what I'm going to do first is cover up this here, so we have this covered, and then we can go from there, because I think that would be the easiest to do. What is pictured in this photo, which is an obstacle that I overcome, was I am an affiliate for Til Valhalla Project. And you're like, well, Tara, what is that? It is a company that supports veterans in the United States. And they fund veterans when they come home to get them the services that they need. When I say services that they need, I'm talking mental health services. Because, as you know, many servicemen and women struggle. And I found them while I was having a bad day one day, and I was scrolling through the Book of Face, and they popped up on my Facebook page. And this shirt, I still own the shirt till this day. I don't wear it as much anymore, as I have a huge collection of theirs. I have not counted recently, but I would say, give or take, I own about at least 45 of their shirts, if not more. I do not wear any other shirt other than one of their shirts every day. So no matter where I go, I am sharing their mission. I wear their mission on my wrist every day. I have the reminders with me every single day. I don't go anywhere without them. So, with that being said, I was asked to be an affiliate for them. And I said, okay, I will be an affiliate for you, because I've been supporting their company for years. And to be, sorry about the cough, and to be one of their affiliates, you had to do a video and you had to show your face. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. It's for a good cause. I can do this. And when the time came, I had a really, really hard time with it, with my anxiety. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. Like, I really, really struggled. I hemmed and hawed and hemmed and hawed, and the day came that I had to do it. And I was like, okay, Tara, it's time to put your big girl undies on. We gotta get this show going. We gotta do this. And I said to my husband, I said, I need your help. And he said, what do you need my help with? I said, I have to do this video. And I said, I need you to film it for me. I said, normally I don't ask for any help, but I need you to help me with this video. And he said, okay, let's go. He says, where do you want to film it? And I originally wanted to film it down back by the water, because we have water down behind our place. And as when the time came, he's like, all right, I gotta go mow down there. And I didn't want no interruptions, like nothing to stop me, because if something was gonna derail me doing it, I was not gonna do it, because when I was ready, I was ready, because my anxiety was really, really getting to me. So when I was ready, I was ready. So I said, well, let's go do it up in the circle of the driveway, because our driveway circles. And he's like, okay, we can do it up there. So we went to go do it up there, and there was like an American flag up there, and you know, military American flag, all that kind of stuff. So I went up there and we did it. And with my anxiety being the way that it was, we got it in the first try. I was so excited. Like, I come down to the house, I edit it. My dog was in it. Like, I was so excited. The dog was in it. Like, it could not have went any better than it did. And he was like, are you sure that's good? I said, it's perfect. It's perfect. It went just the way that I wanted it to. I hope that they accept it, and you know, they're happy with it, and it does everything that they want it to do, this, that, and the other. So I sent my rough draft, because you had to send in a raw copy and then an edited copy to them. So I sent in my rough copy to them, and they were like, go ahead, you can edit. And I'm like, oh yes, they accepted the raw copy, so that means we're good to go. They're gonna accept the edited copy. So they took the edited I sent in the edited copy, and when I sent in the edited copy, they took that too. And I'm like, really? They did it? They accepted it? I was so proud of myself, because I don't put my face, I don't put my hands, or I put my hands out there, but I don't put my face, and I don't put my full body out there, because I'm a bigger person. I don't do it. I just don't ever do it. And for me to do something like that is pretty big of me. I was like, no, I didn't just do that. And I did. And then when they told me I could share it out there, I was so proud of myself, because I did it. I did something that I never ever dreamed of doing, for a cause that was so close to me. And it meant the world to me that I put that out there. I did that. So now when I see it, because it'll show up every now and again, and it'll say, you did this. And I'm like, yeah, I did that. That was me. I did that. Knowing that I put myself out there to help a veteran. Even if I help just one veteran, that's all it takes. Even if I know that I helped one veteran, or even one person, if one person sees it, because this shirt does not have to be just to a veteran, because everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Everybody. no matter who it is. Just be kind. That's it. Just be kind. Because you don't know. At the end of the day, you just don't know. Just be kind. That's all I ask. Just be kind. Do we want to just fold this up? I know. You're probably like, what is this crazy woman even talking about? She's just out here rambling on about crazy stuff. But this was, when I seen Rachel put that up there about an obstacle that I have overcome, that was a huge one for me. Because not only was it a huge one for me at the time, I was in a mix of an autoimmune flare. So, on top of not only was I fighting an autoimmune flare, I was fighting my anxiety. I was fighting those monsters. Those monsters aren't fun to fight either. You know, anybody that struggles with anxiety knows fighting those monsters are not fun. I'm just trying to, this is how I measure while I cover this envelope and tell you. So I'm telling you that if you think that every person out there you meet is not struggling, I bet you at the end of the day they are, and you just don't know it. I bet you. Because they have learned to put on a happy face and cover up where nobody knows that they're struggling. I bet you. And those are the people that when they see these messages are the ones that need them. No, I was not here to make this a sad, poor me video, poor me, poor this, poor that. No, that's not what this is about at all. This video is about my bravery, my courage, I jumped out of the box and did something that I thought I would never do in a bazillion years for something that means the world to me. And at the end of the day, I want to encourage each and every person that is watching this video, that sees this video, that it doesn't have to be something this big that I did. All you have to do is just be kind. If it's even something so small as a random act of kindness, just pick up the phone and say hello to somebody. Because you know what? That might be all they need that day, is that person to say hello. That person to call them and let them know, hey, I was thinking about you today. That's it. So, in the comments, tell me one obstacle that you've overcome recently. I'd love to hear about it. And you're probably like, Tara, that's not really an obstacle. Tara, that's not really that big of a deal. Well, it is for me. When you struggle with self-image and when you have self-doubt and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it kind of is a big thing for me anyways. So that's why I chose to do this one. But if you don't think it's a big thing, then you don't have to watch me put this page together. You don't have to enjoy my excitement or any of that. You can just scroll on by. But you know what? I'm still going to be kind. I'm still going to, at the end of the day, you know, be the person that I was before I came on this video. I'm still going to be Snips Happen. I'm still going to enjoy, you know, all of the fun stuff and all of that. So there's that. Sorry to be, you know, me today. I'm just having fun. I'm just trying to share my excitement in me stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something that I never thought that I would do in a million years. I never thought that I would put my whole body on the interwebs. That's just not something I thought I would do. So, yeah, there's that. I'm going to find me a pair of scissors. Yeah, I'm going to find me a pair of scissors if I can. All I did with these tags here is I glued 2 pages together. I matched them up, glued 2 pages together to make them a little thicker, you know, thicker like a Snicker, kind of like me. Yeah, I'm thicker than a Snicker. There. I gave you a little giggle for today. I'm thicker than a Snicker too. Yeah. And then what I wanted to do is, because I want this to so you know that it flips. This flips too, actually, but you need to, you know, cut them out straight there, goofer. You need to, you know, I'm not going to make you watch my little note here that I write to myself, so I'll put that in afterwards. But I want to put that on there, like so. So we're gonna put that on there, like so. So it's a, so we know that it's a little tabby, little tabber. Yep. Which side do we want? I think I want this to go like so. We're gonna put it like this. So we'll roll this down like this, and then like that. So comes the end of the envelope. There we go. And then I'm gonna write day 11, so I know what day it is. There we go. On there like so, like so. My video is probably going to be a little bit longer than normal. I'm sorry, because I got to rambling, and then, you know, rambling leads to rambling, and then that leads to more rambling, and then now we're just on to decorating. Put some washi down on here, like so. Please make sure that you go over and check out my friend Dash of Dave and see what he has up his sleeve, because I hear he's got something up his sleeve over there too. And I would like you all to be able to check out his video and leave him some love over there for his creation, because he does some fantastic work, Mr. Dash of Dave. And if you haven't heard, Dash of Dave also has a podcast. I have to check out his podcast, because I am hearing amazing things about his podcast, and Tara needs to get on the ball and go check out his podcast. And what was this? This one was called Something I've Overcome, I do believe. A challenge I've overcome. I think I've overcome that challenge with grace. Just I do say so myself. And do I have any something I can layer behind that? I just want to layer something, that's all. There we go. Where's my little black thing, rubber? And while I'm gluing this down, I want to take a moment and thank Rach and Bella for inviting me to this collab, and also for having me on their design team as a design team member, because I absolutely enjoy being a part of their design team and bringing you all of the fun designs and stuff, and the kits and all the fun stuff. I really enjoy doing that. So thank you, Rachel, for having me as a design team member, because it's super duper fun. And thank you for bringing me along for this collab, because I absolutely enjoy doing this every day. It's super fun. And it makes me think about things that I haven't thought about in a while. So yeah, thanks for that too. And thank you for all of you that stop in and actually check out the videos. That means a lot too, that you guys stop in and check them out. And thank you to all the new people that have stopped in and subscribed and come along for the ride, because that means a lot too. Because without all of you, I don't know where I would be, because you guys are the ones that keep me going. You guys are the ones that encourage me to do all the fun things, I wanted to put a brad in here, and I just bent my brad because, you know, instead of using a pokey tool like I should be using, I think that I can go off and do crazy things, because, you know, don't know when I should be doing crazy things, and here we are. There we go. I think that would look good in that. And then we just gotta get the old Fabrum tack out here, and then I just have, after I glue this on, we will be done with this part of it. I just have to write my note to myself, add my note to myself, and then this day challenge will be complete. Sorry I rambled on a little bit about it, but sometimes I think that mental health is not spoken about enough, and a lot of people struggle, and they're ashamed to talk about it. And I just want to let you know that over here at Snips Happen, we are not ashamed to talk about our mental health. We are not ashamed to talk about it. We are not ashamed to let everybody know that it's okay to have bad days, and it's okay, your story matters, and it's okay that if you struggled with anxiety that day and you had to do something that was very important to you, like what I did here, and you overcome that challenge, then it's very important to you. So I hope that this video inspired you to go do something that you need to overcome, and that at the end of the day, be kind, your story matters, and you matter, And I hope I see you in the next one.